Hi guys, and welcome to, well, it's not quite an episode. It's just a quick one actually. It's just a response to a comment that we had on our YouTube channel on our episode where we talked about debt and the financial system. So I'm just going to read out the question that we had. So it said, why does Nicholas think that the Help to Buy doesn't work? I was looking into getting one. Well, my own personal perspective on the Help to Buy is that the reason why it doesn't work is because of where they targeted the Help to Buy. The Help to Buy is only on new builds. So if you are looking to purchase a house, it has to be on a new build complex. And the downside to a new build complex, that generally they're a lot more expensive than houses that are already on the market anyway. So even though they're helping you out with a deposit, it's still such a greater amount of money that you need to get your deposit to be able to get onto the property ladder in the first place. So I feel that targeting it at just new builds is not the correct solution. And then also that is just going into the developers' pockets anyway. So I think that's another reason why they've kind of done that incentive, because they're just then paying the developers to build that property in the first place. If it was stretched out to, say, properties that are already on the market, say, i.e. the secondary market, I think that would be a lot more substantial and help home buyers to get onto the property ladder. It won't help the developers in essence, but it will help the actual first-time buyers that want to get into the property ladder in the first place. So I think that's where they're missing. I think by targeting it at new build properties, it's still making it hard. Oh, yes, they're giving you help, hence the name Help to Buy, but I personally still think it's making it hard for first-time buyers to get onto the property ladder. So that was just my personal opinion of why I think the Help to Buy doesn't work. But let's just break that down more. So the Help to Buy is actually made up of three key components. You have the Help to Buy shared ownership scheme, the Help to Buy equity loan, and the Help to Buy ISA. So all these three products actually make up the Help to Buy scheme. So let's break down the Help to Buy ISA. The reason why I think that doesn't work is because if you've already saved up a lump sum of money, to get the benefit of the extra bonus that they give you, you can't put that whole lump sum into the ISA itself. So for example, if you're at a stage where you may be ready or close enough to buy a house now, you can't get the benefits of having a Help to Buy ISA because you can't then put in that lump sum to get the bonus. It has to be at incremental stages throughout the ISA's life. So on one hand, yes, it does help, but that's more, I would say it helps if you're at the beginning stages. If you're at the beginning stages, then by all means, certainly it is a benefit. But if you're at a stage where you've already saved up a lump sum of money because you didn't know about the Help to Buy ISA, or you've had a gift, etc., then it doesn't help you in that sense because you can't then just put in that lump sum. The second one, the Help to Buy equity loan, is where the government then provides you with the loan for the mortgage on the property. As I said, it's only on new builds, which I have already discussed why I don't think that's a good thing. But also, when it comes to then servicing that loan that the government has lent to you, I think you get a 5-year break before you start to servicing what the government lends you. You have to then factor in and budget in that cost, because if it comes to a point where you then have to start paying the government back and you can't afford that, then you're kind of stuck again. And as I said, because it's only targeted at new builds are generally more expensive anyway, you then have to budget and factor in quite a bit of money to be able to do that. The third one, the Help to Buy shared ownership scheme. This scheme I'm more positive with, because the fact that it helps you get on that property ladder. So with the Help to Buy shared ownership scheme, you don't actually own the whole property, you own part of that property. And then what you can do, as say for example, your earnings, you can get wage increases, etc. You can then purchase more of that property over time with the goal of trying to own that property at 100%. So that one, I don't have much negatives on. I think that's actually quite a positive step. But the other two, which generally make up the Help to Buy scheme as a whole, that's just my personal opinions. As I said, I don't want to stop anyone looking into it and using it to your advantages, but it's just my little personal takes on why I think the government has gone wrong a little bit and why it's not helped to a bigger degree. So there you have it, guys. They're my opinions on the Help to Buy scheme. However, what I could recommend, but what I would suggest looking into is actually the lifetime ISA. So the lifetime ISA you can use towards your retirement or purchasing a home. So where that differs from the Help to Buy ISA is that you can put in a bigger sum each year, so £4,000 a year, but also it's not restricted to new builds. So as I said, so if you have a property that you're interested into that's not a new build and that's cheaper than the price of a new build, you can then use the lifetime ISA to help with this purchase, this house price purchase. So it's just another alternative that you can look into, and that I think will probably help more than the Help to Buy ISA, because you're not restricted to just new build properties, guys. Okay, then that's just the quick outtakes. Any more questions, guys? Keep them coming. Well, I say quick, but I hope that makes sense to you guys. Yeah, any more questions, keep them coming. As I'm saying, holler at us on our Instagram, our YouTube, our LinkedIn, all our social media handles. Look at our website, our financial brochures that we send out every month. Take a look, go onto our website, plug it in. It's just a simple email address, gets sent to you every month. We're just gonna keep the content coming. Okay, any more questions, keep them coming, guys. See you soon.